Okay, take a look at what's going on. Kind of a light drizzle. Not a major problem, but it's going to get a bit heavier later on, apparently, if you trust them. So a bit of a grim day. It's not going to get any better, but it's the day before I leave, whether the weather is bad or not. I need to get a few essential things done before I can leave tomorrow, and I do have to leave tomorrow because it's been 14 days. So all is chaos at the moment. We're just getting sorted out, but all is not chaos in my mind, because what I always do is I do some planning. I use my massive project management skills to list out all the jobs that must definitely be done, you know, not optional, on the day before I leave. So top of the list is wash clothes and shower. The reason they're in one thing is because the shower block is close to the laundrette, so while their clothes are washing I can dive in the shower. Two birds with one stone, all done in an hour and a half. Brilliant. Then I've got to make 2 shopping trips, and I've got all afternoon, evening, whatever. It's a weekday, so the shops aren't closing early, so that's good. And then I've got to make sure I check the engine oil level and top up the radiator. The radiator is leaking. It was a little bit low, which is a worry, and I need to look into that. So anyway, first thing is I need to top it up. Sub list A is the shopping items. So shopping will be this afternoon once I've showered. And the reason why, to be honest with you, the reason why I've specifically said shower as if I don't sort of shower anyway. Shower means shower at the facilities, not shower on the boat. Because this means shower written down on this list means a full 15-20 minute thorough shower with water running the whole time. Doesn't matter how much you use, a proper civilian shower. That's why it's important enough to list. So shopping, right? So sub list A is the shopping list. So I'm a big picture guy, you know, always focusing on the priorities. And food, question mark. That doesn't mean food yes or no. That means food like what food? Some food will be bought. So there's our 2 lists. It's time to do the first 2 items. So clothes everywhere, you know, clothes everywhere. Hopefully not too many, but let's see. So it's time to hit the road. Yeah, so I think got the money, got the washing up liquid, got the shower gear. I think we're good to go. So if you were looking for somewhere where you needed to leave your boat for a little while, you know, or you wanted to stay still, say you weren't feeling particularly well, this will be a good little stopping place, I suspect. But anyway, just making sure we're not shutting up shop, as I was about to use the gaff. Right. I feel like I've got more than 10, but all the horrors. Just spread it around. Sod it, stick it all in. Can't hurt, can it? Superwash and colours. There we go. And that needs £5.50. I'm going to set the clock. They always take a few minutes longer, so I'm going to set my clock, my phone, 40 minutes. So let's get going. Let's not waste any time. Now, I sort of ought to explain what this is. So yeah, that door there is the chandlery. You can buy coal, you can buy all sorts, fantastic, really good chandlery and good prices as well. Very fair, gotta say that. Nantwich Marina, very fair pricing. That's the marine engineering place. And they seem pretty decent as well. That's the laundrette. And round the corner is quite a nice little cafe where I came when my cousin visited. Closed today. My cousin visited a few days ago, and we popped in there. I haven't been in there before, but it's a nice little place, got to say. So yeah, facilities just up here, so I've got 40 minutes out, bags of time to get a shower, even a proper, you know, kind of delousing shower. I'm just joking. I am totally joking. So, morning. Morning. Right. Brilliant. Absolute result. Right. All done. Oh. That feels a lot nicer. So, the bag, and before I go, I think let's just, because, you know, freshen the towel. I mean, it's impossible, isn't it? But there we go. Fabulous. Rucksack. Morning, folks. So back down to the laundrette. Let's see, how are we doing for time? I reckon we've got about 5 minutes left. I could have a little wander. There's a little shop around here, around this corner. I think that's what I'll do. Morning. I think if you were to see this on Google, it would say Nantwich Canal Centre. All of this. Boatyard's over there. Can we have a look? Got 10 minutes, haven't we? And there's a little shop here, which is very unusual. There's a waterside cafe closed today. For the sake of you, the viewer, I'm going to go round this corner, give you a little view. So this is the end of the marina, and they've got a couple of spaces. Maybe the spaces are for boats that are getting fixed up, and they've got a covered thing over there, and another covered one over there, where they will presumably do paint jobs. I wonder, is that a dry dock? No, it's not. It's open at the far end. I wonder why they would have it covered. Maybe just have it covered for paint jobs then. But yeah, it's a nice little marina, as I say. So I'm just going to pop into this little shop because I've got a few minutes to kill. That's the other entrance to the chandlery. And this is the shop. Oh, hello, sorry, I was a bit confused. Know what this was last time I came? It was kind of a general store type shop, and I thought it was still the same. Sorry. That was that? Yeah, has it been that long? Sorry. So it's kind of an art thing. I do apologise, madam. What can I possibly say? Sorry. I'm looking for bread and it's art. That was embarrassing. That chandelier is really, really good. Considering it's like a shop sized, you know, it's like a large shop. The stock in there is fantastic. Right. So let's get back in here. Right, there's the timer. Drive's finished. We are now doing right. So it is now. God, it's 1 PM already. Bloody hell. Right. That's it. So I look like a backpacker, but sort of a strange, weird backpacker. So, it's quite a weight. This is supposed to be 10 kilograms. It feels like I've definitely got more than 10 kgs on my back. But the machine wasn't full. The mysteries of laundry. Will I ever really understand it? And there is a pedestrian with some doggies. Go check me out. Hello, hello, hello. Oh yeah.
They're very friendly.
Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? Hello. Oh, you're very friendly, aren't you? Hey? Give me a kiss. Okay. Bit longer than I thought. Jobs 1 and 2. Definitely done. Time for the shopping. Am I worried? Yes. It's just started to drizzle lightly, and it will no doubt get worse as I go, and it's a 3-mile bike ride. But you know what? That's my own fault. It's got to be done. Job 2. We are running out of time, damn it. So unfold the bike. Then that comes up. Okay. You do that. Then you lift. Okay. Then you tighten. Oh yeah. Madam Duck is looking for food. I understand your request, madam. However, I am also looking for food. I will come back and I will give you food. Look, because I'm gesticulating at her, she knows that there's a possibility. So I will get the duck food out as soon as I get back, as long as you promise to behave yourself and don't get shacked up with that monster over there. Listen, he's no good for you. He's a bad one. They're all bad uns. Right. Now, I want to stop and say hello to the guys in this boat just in front of me, because it's that lovely couple that I met on the Llangollen. It's a nasty little wind and a slight drizzle. Boat shut up shop, yeah. They've obviously taken off into town. Bright lights of the big city. Right. Excuse me, just squeeze past there. This bell's pathetic, thank you. Okay. So I've got the not that it's any of interest, I've got the seat height at a bit of a sporty level here. So the kind of arse is rather more in the air than I think is good for me, frankly. What I'm doing now is do you know what I'm gonna do? There's nobody coming. I'm just gonna go across the junction like an absolute scallywag. I'm laughing because there's two youngsters, which I didn't spot, stood against the wall on my right, just back there, and they watch me talking to myself with no visible kind of Bluetooth or no camera even. So yeah, I can't help wondering what they thought I was doing. Oh dear. So anyway, surface is rubbish for a Brompton as well, but I've got no option because the other e-bike with the fatter tyres is on the blink at the moment. The Biocycle. Yeah, I'm afraid it's let me down a few times, the old Biocycle. I'm not, consider me unimpressed. I'm not a fan of the make. The sacrifices I make, right? I've opened the zip somewhat so the camera can see where I'm going, and I'm getting cold air down my neck as a result. Honestly, things I do for you people, for my art. The wind is strong enough that yeah, it would have been hard work this in stretches there without the power assistance. It would have been quite hard work for, as I say, for a weakling like me. The thing about Nantwich though, right, it's like you always know you're going to come back here at some point, you know what I mean? If you've got family in the northwest, which I have, and I had friends and stuff, as much as anyone could be said to be friendly with me, then you sort of, at some point, you're going to base yourself back up here for a while, you know? And Nantwich is such a hub that you'll always end up making a visit again. The Brompton doesn't like rough surfaces very much. It's just, yeah, it's not a comfortable ride on rougher roads, you know. Doesn't take much of a rut, give it a nasty bang, bump. I have to get on the pavement. Right. Bit of ducking and diving to get in, use pedestrian routes, but I'm going at sort of walking pace most of it anyway. Okay, here we are. So here's the bike racks, I should say. In the bag I keep the chain, and now what I've got now is a hair problem. This is the boring shop. I regard this as the boring shopping. You know, kitchen rolls, the functional stuff. You know, but kitchen roll is such a crucial part of my life. So what's happened here is I've overdone it, and the bike is frankly going to have to be overloaded. That's not great at all, because this bag is really heavy. Yeah, that is not what you should be doing on a Brompton, absolutely not. I was going to say I'm sticking the neck out, I'm sticking the bike's neck out a bit. And the worst thing is, there's some rough roads, some rough sections of road on the way back. This is not, bits of this are not well surfaced. And I think if I am overloading and overstressing the bike, it's on a bump where it's going to feel it. Right, okay, I've kind of run out of road here because I'm not liking that. That was what the bloke was doing. A bloke stepped out in front of me earlier on. That was what he was doing, he was avoiding that. So kind of run out of road. Now, I'm going to get on the pavement here because, not because I want to be naughty, but because further down towards the junction ahead, I know from memory that there is a really just a rough, pitted, rutted section. It's, right, on we go. It's, do you know what? I'll try inside here. I'm kind of inside the park now, but this is a very nice surface. And, you know, the bike needs it, frankly. With the weight that's on it. Time to leave the park. The way ahead is blocked. So let's get out. And think. I've kind of done 2 shopping trips in one, really. I was going to have a little stroll around the town because there's a very nice little town centre that way. Well worth a little walk, well worth an afternoon. But obviously not with £40 of shopping on your back. So yeah. Nearly there now. So I avoided a lot of the crappy surfaces, so that's good. Off we go. Up the hill. There we go. That was a little bit harder than I remember it being. Probably the weight. So that's their boat. No name yet, they're still working. Whoops. Still working on the name. I do like Bliss though. A nice name. So this is Marsh Row, and we have a queue. This is Nantwich rush hour, and if you're in a car, it's a bit of a pain, but of course if you're a shrewd cyclist, nae bother. Pause a second on this wobbly little bike, press the button, the magic button, and get a bit more juice from this thing. Supremely lazy. Now the Welsh Road from here. I've never tried that place. Should have tried it. Could do with something quick as well. Not eating today. Yeah. There's almost some nice fish and chips. Or a fish in a pan. I'm talking myself into going back. This is a tough one. I'm feeling the pull of that chippy. It's got to be a good one, because you kind of wouldn't get a bad one in the high street here. And I have seen numbers of people in there. And it would be very quick and painless. The only issue is, where would I lock up the bike? Now you see I'm pulling in, and that's because I'm moving towards a purchase decision at that chip shop. This wasn't on my official itinerary, but I am peckish and I've not eaten all day, and I can't really be arsed waiting for food to cook. So if they've got summit on the thing, in the lard, that would be good. Oh yeah. What are the pies, please? What are the? Which ones have you? Could I have a chicken and mushroom pie, and could I have a fish as well?
Large or small fish?
I think large, please.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks, yeah.
Mushroom pie and a large fish, size 18.
Thank you.
Do you have a receipt?
Not really, no thanks. Yeah, lots of salt and vinegar, please, yeah. I'm like a fanatic, salt and vinegar fanatic. Beautiful, thank you very much. It's really unhealthy as well, isn't it?
Is it?
It's kind of too late for me to worry about it. I believe salt is quite bad, yeah. But what can you do when you love
I've
it?
heard the opposite.
Really?
It's great for you. That's sarcasm.
I'm going to take your word for it. Brilliant.
There you go.
I've gone away a happy man. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. That is the rations procured. Now, of course, we need to hit the road. Excuse me. Right, so here we are, back at the list. Shopping now done. Big thumbs up. So the final couple of jobs: engine oil level and check the radiator, and then give up. The noise you might hear in the background, that's the engine running. I'm just letting it tick over for 10 minutes to warm up before I check the oil level. When I was doing it on cars, you were always meant, I think, to run the engine for, you know, whatever, 10 minutes, get the engine warmed up, and then let it settle for 5 minutes, and then check it. Anyway, that's the plan. Final sort of formal job. There are other little things, you know. Don't slag me off, because there were many other little smaller jobs there. So, you know, I'm not like lazy. I'll stop making excuses and I'll go and do it.